Hello and welcome back to Autumn Haze, where we explore all things solo aging, independence, and new ways of living. I invite you to grab a warm drink, get comfortable, and let's dive into today's topic, because this one is fascinating. Have you ever thought about communal living? Have you ever wondered if living together as solo-agers could actually work? Or does the idea of a commune feel a little extreme? Well, today we're talking about communes, co-living, and whether this lifestyle could actually be the key to a more affordable, connected, and secure future for solo-agers like us. And trust me, you'll want to stick around for this one. The hippie movement and the birth of communes. To understand where we are today, let's take a step back in time. Many of us in Generation X were raised by parents who had lived through the hippie movement of the 1960s and 70s. But what exactly was the hippie movement? It was a time of social rebellion, freedom, and an alternative way of life. People rejected traditional 9-to-5 jobs, materialism, and rigid societal expectations. Instead, they embraced simple living, spiritual exploration, communal lifestyles. From this movement, communes were born, shared communities where people lived together, pooling resources, growing food, and embracing a more harmonious, collective way of life. Some of us may even remember being in one as children, or at least knowing someone who lived in a commune. Why communes disappeared, but maybe they shouldn't have? Over time, the hippie phase faded, and with it, so did many communes. We, Generation X, took a different path. We were taught that success meant owning a home, having a car, raising a family. We embraced individualism, financial independence, and personal space. Fast forward to today, and we find ourselves in our autumn season navigating life as solo-agers. And suddenly, we're rethinking things. Could communal living actually be the solution to some of the biggest challenges solo-agers face? Because let's be real, aging alone comes with financial and emotional burdens. Could returning to shared living be the key to a better, more fulfilling future? A solo-ager's story, from divorce to building a commune. Let me tell you about a real-life story that caught my attention. A fellow solo-ager found herself divorced in her 50s, with little money to start over. Sound familiar? Staying in the UK was financially impossible, so she looked elsewhere and found her answer in rural Bulgaria. She bought a large, abandoned property, just affordable enough, and began sharing her journey on YouTube. And let me tell you, I was intrigued. How could a single woman live in a remote foreign country with no fear? How would she manage it alone? Then came the twist. She wasn't going to be alone. Soon, another solo-ager was moving in, and then more were set to follow. She had realized that doing this alone would be challenging, but together, with others just like her, it could work. So she was creating a modern-day solo-ager commune. Could this be the future for solo-agers? This got me thinking. Could a commune for solo-agers be the answer for so many of us? Because let's face it, many of us don't feel ready for retirement villages. We're still vibrant, independent, and full of life. But the idea of carrying all the burdens of solo living alone forever, that's overwhelming. So let's break it down. The pros and cons of communal living. The benefits: lower living costs. Shared expenses make life more affordable. Built-in social support, no more isolation or loneliness. Safety in numbers, especially important as we get older. Shared responsibilities, cooking, cleaning, and maintenance can be divided. The challenges: personality clashes. Can different personalities truly live harmoniously? Loss of complete privacy. You might have personal space, but full independence? Maybe not. Decision-making issues. Who decides what happens when people disagree? And the biggest question, does communal living only work when people share the same beliefs and values? Some communes thrive because they are built on shared ideals, whether that's sustainability, spirituality, or a simple way of life. But could random people truly come together and make it work? Would you consider communal living? So now, Autumn Hazers, I want to hear from you. Would you ever consider living in a solo-ager commune? What would be your biggest concern or biggest benefit? Would you ever start one yourself? Let's get the conversation going in the comments. If you enjoyed this discussion, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And speaking of new beginnings, are you creating content yet? If you're curious about how to start a YouTube channel without even showing your face, let me know in the comments. Until next time, take care and keep embracing your autumn season.